Welcome back, everybody, to Turner Warped, episode number 21. Welcome back, everybody. As a disclaimer, this episode and this show will always have mature language. If that's not for you, then that's fine. But this is probably something that you're not going to want to listen to. So be aware of that before you are inundated with poop jokes, swearing, and general
naked
immaturity.
Ogrons.
Yeah. So I feel like we sort of fade with this scene of Arthur screaming and this frantic display of the tarp being like thrown off this this manufactured sauna by Lunk, and Arthur being permanently damaged. And we sort of like flash forward a little bit to a scene with Felix sort of waking up. Felix, your breathing tube has been removed, and you'll see the same Borian organic mechanic. They probably just don't even have doctors there. They're just called organic mechanics. And you see the same doctor there off to the side, and he looks like he's taking out your IV. There's probably like another Borian nurse off to the side, probably like this overly burly looking Borian, like he's like fucking ripped, you know, like and he's just like he's squished into some scrubs. You see, like he's like super muscular, and he's got like a really close cropped beard, and it looks like just like like a Fu Manchu part is sort of like hanging down from his beard. So like he's got like sort of like my kind of beard, but like Fu Manchu, like just kind of hanging down like that. Yeah, he's got like a surgical mask on, and you can see the doctor, the organic mechanic, saying, "Oh, welcome back there."
Oh my God.
Yeah, take it easy then. We just took out the tube, and your IV's been disconnected.
Am I hooked up to anything else?
He says, no, you're okay. Just take it easy. I'm gonna go ahead and put a few pillows behind you so you can sort of sit up.
Were there any pillows there before?
No, there were no pillows. He says, I hear tell that your kind don't like the metal touching your skin and whatnot. And you can see like the burly Borian nurse. He's just kind of like chuckling a little bit. Right. You don't like none of that metal touching your skin and being very relaxing. It doesn't have the same effect for you. But we found a few pillows. We went ahead and we stuffed some sacks full of old newspapers. They should let you sit up a little bit here.
Thanks. Thank you. So,
and your voice is like still like scratchy as fuck.
Like it hurts.
Yeah.
So, can I go yet? Is there much left for me to?
Well, your friend should be by soon. I think the little one. What was her name then? She was here before. She was wearing I don't know. Well, she was a little bit bold then.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
The Venetian one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she'd be by to pick you up.
So my insurance covers this, right?
What's insurance?
Really?
He's just looking at you.
I'm just gonna assume that this is free then, because you're really nice.
Oh no, the little one. What was her name?
Glix is her name.
Yeah, she said that we could just charge your cred stick there.
Oh God, I think I might need more surgery. How much is it gonna cost me?
Oh, it's not bad at all. Liver replacement. Well, here. And he sort of like he hands you your data pad that's like got your clothing and stuff like underneath. And he sort of like brings your data pad over. He says, "We broken it down for you. Liver regrowth," and he starts pushing these buttons. You can see like the data pad sort of scrolling through like all these charges, like this invoice that just keeps like racking up like all these different things. He's like liver regrowth, and he's got like all the different parts to the liver regrowth, like all the different like lab things, like, and it's just
charging me per cell.
Yeah. So it's like he says that'll be 5,323 credits for the liver regrown.
Oh God.
Then for the actual surgery and labor, that's another 4,698.
What the You should have just let me die.
He says, well, if you died, then you'd have to worry about, well, however they want you to be, put to pasture.
Well, I'd be dead, so I wouldn't really have to worry about a fucking lot, would I?
Well, that depends. If you want a funeral, or if they want to, light you on fire, or throw you out into space, somebody's got to do it, don't they?
Just don't leave me around any Ogrons. Look.
What you got?
It's not important. Here, pass me my pack. I'll pay this, and then I'll get out of here.
You already swiped your cred stick.
I did what?
Yeah, you swiped it earlier.
No, I didn't. I was unconscious this whole time.
So he looks at you like really confused. And he says, hang on. And he starts to like scroll through something. He says, look. And he sort of like pushes a button. This little like security display comes up. And you can see like this like really animated version of yourself like sort of flailing around like in the bed, like tossing and turning. You're like throwing the sheets off. And you see like the Borian, like the burly Borian guy like trying to hold you down or whatever. And you're trying to like take out the fucking IV and just like squish it into your mouth. And he's trying to like hold you back.
No recollection of this whatsoever.
Zero. And he like fast forwards, and you see more of you just keep like trying to reach for it, and you see like the little time display. It's like fast forwarding. It's like an hour of you like trying to do this shit. and like eventually you just kind of like settle back down, and they're doing the same thing that they did right now, where they're like showing you the bill and all this stuff, and then you start like freaking out again. And then the Borian like clouts you on the back of the head.
So they must have this is after they took all the tubes and stuff out. They knocked me out, and then they woke me up again.
Yeah, exactly. And then like he fast forwards some more, and then you see like you like groggily waking up, and there's like two burly Borian guys there now that are just like hovering around, and they explain everything, and you just kind of like you just kind of groggily like swipe your cred stick.
I kind of stroke my chin a little bit, look at the data pad and the playback recording. Oh God, I guess I did, but I wasn't all there when I paid that, right? You got to give me some sort of discount after the fact. That's way too much money for a little feeling like me, and I want to use Haggler.
Okay, so they are. Why don't you explain what Haggler is for people that don't know?
Sure. So Haggler is one of my exploits, and basically the gist of it is you're a born Haggler and can reduce the cost of any purchase by 3d6%. It doesn't stack with anything else, which reduces purchase costs. So basically, it's just an ability that I took when I leveled up that gives me a better chance at, or gives me the opportunity to pay less on purchases.
So roll me a 3d6, please. Okay, So the full cost is 99.30 for credits. So 99.30 times 88%. So 8,738 credits.
8,738.
Yep.
Okay. That's a much better deal. Can you just charge that back to my chip, and then I just kind of grab the credit chip and give it to him.
No problem. And he says, and like you see, like as you bend and like the sheets kind of fall away, you see like this horrible shave job, that's done like to your body.
It's kind of look down at my stomach.
Right.
Probably the first time I've ever seen bear skin. I'm just kind of like tap it like I'm playing drums.
It's like,
and then it gurgles. Oh God, do you got any food? You got any Greg's here?
Well, of course we have a Greg's vending machine.
Okay, can you get me a sandwich?
Well, you probably shouldn't be eating none of that just yet. You might want to give it maybe 24 hours before you start eating proper food.
Can you go buy me a sandwich and then put it in a blender? Never mind. Look, thank you for your saving me and stuff, but I got work to do.
So he says, just a reminder here, and he's gonna put some information. He's gonna type into his data pad a little bit, and he swipes it on over to you. He says, "Look, this is a few precautions you want to take. You gotta be real careful with the new liver." And it's like this list of like various like things to watch out for, and it's got like these like little illustrations, like these little like animated like Borians, making like it's like cartoony, like you see like a Borian like looking at their arm, and then suddenly like the arm gets like chopped off or something, and you see like and like blood squirting out, like looks like you've just had an operation, like you need to be careful.
Scroll down through this. So, how long until I get back to normal?
Well, it sort of depends on you. I'm not super familiar with your Felans and whatnot. Borians are a bit hardier stock, so usually we're good after a few hours. But, you're a bit squishy and whatnot.
So what are you saying?
Well, I don't know exactly. It's gonna kind of depend on your constitution, how much you're able to, take it easy. I don't recommend overexerting yourself. Your friend there, she seemed to be a bit of a medic. As long as she keeps an eye on you and gives you some proper treatment, make sure you're taking your prescription, you'll be all right. You got to watch out for infection and whatnot.
Prescription what?
And he says it's on the list there, and you see like all these crazy long like chemical names, just
I get to take all of these
panzamorphine, like crazy, insane long chemicals.
I'm very forgetful, and I misplace things sometimes. Could I get some more of each of them?
We've already sent your prescriptions over to your friend. Beyond that, she's the only one that can prescribe anything else. Now, I don't recommend you deviate. And he sort of look at that last picture there, and you see like you go down like through these different like animations, these like cutesy animations of like all these like horrible, painful things that can happen to you, like it says like it just has you doing like all these weird activities and stuff. You see like Borian zip lining and stuff, just like weird like activities, like playing different kind of sports. Like Borian, the most popular Borian sport is like wrench throwing or something, like where they just heave wrenches at each other. It's like the fucking dodgeball movie. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And they play dodge wrench. Yeah, and you see like you see like Borian just hucking
That
wrenches.
explains a few things about Arthur.
Yeah. So like there, you see like yourself dying in like all these horrible like hideous ways like through these different activities. And the very last one is like you like taking like this like comically like over large prescription drug like pill bottle, like one of those. And you just like, and you see like all the pills like raining down into your mouth.
It's probably not like a smooth like 30 FPS, probably like 5 FPS. It's very janky, just like bop bop bop, just changing.
Yeah, and like
ever so slightly.
And like you just kind of like sit there and you got like the smile on your face, and then you like look down and like the smile like inverts, and then like this like animated kaboom happens like with your liver. You see like the little like explosion lines like
I'm picturing like Vault Boy animation
Exactly.
sort of like style from Fallout, like that exact sort of aesthetic.
Yep.
Oh, that looks bad.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Okay, and I'm gonna swing my legs over the bed and try and stand up. Is it like do my legs hold, or am I able to?
Give me a luck die, please, Felix. Give me your just your straight up luck.
Okay. I think I know what this is all about.
Okay. So you can see like the organic mechanics start to like walk over to this weird looking like plastic it looks just like a plastic sheet, and there's like a little like clip on it or something, and he just kind of like looks at you for a second and then looks at this like weird plastic thing, and he starts to like move it around. You can see it looks like a cone of some kind, and he looks at you and he says, "Oh, doesn't look like it'll fit."
No, look,
Never mind.
You're not putting that anywhere near me. Those sorts of things were used to enslave my ancestors.
He says, "Right, I just want to make sure you're not gonna lick the wound or anything."
I'm about to lick you if you don't let me leave.
Okay, no need to be hostile. We did, after all, just fix your liver for you.
Yeah, thank you for that too, by the way.
Ah, you're welcome. And
You're welcome too.
he says, look, let me just bring around a chair so you can, hover on by. And you should take it easy. No running around. No jumping, swinging, whatever it is you do. Just take it easy. So yeah, he'll bring by like a little hover wheelchair kind of thing.
Okay. Like is that it actually hovers, I guess, like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just like a little bit off the ground, like an inch or so.
Yeah, I'm
off
gonna
the
sit
ground.
into it, and I'm just gonna hold it like hard left and just start slowly rotating in a circle.
It's super slow. Like it's just like
Yeah. This is awesome. How fast does it go? And I just floor it and bump into the bed.
yeah, it probably just like it's not fast like at all. Like it's just
This goes like but
Floors
enough
it.
to like I go like 3 or 4 inches in like a second or two, and then just slowly thunk into the bed. Oops.
yeah, take it easy then.
Okay, and I'm just gonna like start literally, I'm just gonna drive over to the corner, grab my pack of stuff and my cloak and everything I can, just throw that in my lap. And I'm just gonna
So your
literally
cloak,
just
your cloak is actually not there.
that must be back at the on the. Okay.
Yeah, you
so
don't know
whatever
that.
whatever my belongings I have that
Yeah,
were brought with
you just
me.
had your basic clothing with you. That's it.
Yeah, so whatever is there that
You
is
had
my
no
belongings.
weapons, nothing. You just had your straight up your clothing.
Just me.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab my stuff. Probably still sitting in my the gown, the surgery gown, and I'm just gonna floor it. as fast as I can. Just give it
you're-
all she's got.
you're
And I'm
going
just
like-
gonna drive straight out. I'm just going. I'm leaving. Like if they just keep talking to me, I'm just gonna yeah. And every door, I'm just gonna literally drive right into. Hopefully, it opens and just pushes. And if it doesn't, I'm just gonna back up and then go forward again and bang into the door again and keep doing that repeatedly until someone opens the door for me. And I'm just gonna keep driving.
So
until
the
I
thing
can
is
just-
going like 2-3 miles an hour tops. You
Yeah.
know, like it's just so slow. And you're just like holding the fucking joystick thing just like
Yeah.
as far forward as possible. You know, it's like when something in a game just doesn't move as fast as you want it to. You know, you think like if you just hold the analog stick just a little harder, like maybe it's gonna go faster, but it just doesn't. Yeah. So you totally do that. Like you slam into the door a few times, and he like runs over. He's like, "Hey, wait a minute!" And he just like he pushes the button, and the door opens. Like opens up.
I don't say a thing. I just
Take it
looking
easy.
forward, driving out into the foyer, the front little lobby
Yeah.
of the organic mechanic.
Sure. So you go out into the lobby, and just as you do, you can see Glix walking in. Did anybody else come with Glix?
Well, Glix was hoping to take the swoop bike to pick him up.
Yeah. So did anybody else go with Glix to the?
Well, Lunk, if it's no swoop bike, then Lunk wouldn't have.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So, Glix, I would like you to roll me a luck check, please.
Oh dear. Okay.
Let's see if your swoop bike's ready.
Okay.
No, you don't have your swoop bike.
Okay. Right.
In
so I
fact,
show.
in fact, they would have told you that it would take several days to be ready.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, if you've gone in the grab hauler, then Lunk would have probably offered to drive you.
You could drive the grab hauler, or you could take a ride, a Borian ride. Catch a ride. That's what we.
Lunk
That's what we
drives the
should have done,
grav
Peachy.
Tingy.
100%, yeah.
Would you have allowed Lunk to drive you?
I do want to go get those plants. So how do I not hurt Lunk's feelings? But
Hey, Lunk can drive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go get
Okay.
Did they take the swoop bikes or?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took him. Yeah, Glix had Felix's and her swoop
Stay
bikes
gone.
taken.
I was gonna surprise Felix.
Glex,
All
where
right.
did you send the swoop bikes?
Oh, Slappy Jocks 11.
Right, okay. Do you send a sausage roll to a cake maker? I'll go see him.
No.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
get a spoober today.
You're not getting the grab hauler?
I look at you. I look at Lunk, and she's like behind the wheel going. Different. It's the other direction, innit?
Oh, yeah, this way, Lunk.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just going there to see if I can speed them along. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So Lunk and Glix, you pull up to the organic mechanic. And Lunk, give me your driving check plus agility, please. Let's see how well you navigated the Borian colony along the way. Let's see what state you're in when you arrive.
Right.
A 6 on a 3d6. That's not great. Let's say that Glix, you had a hell of a ride over here. There were some major close fucking calls.
These guys, Lunk's not exactly the world's most experienced driver, and these guys drive like fucking Californians, so it's all like, ah!
Yeah, it was like a battlefield out there.
Lunk drives like an 85-year-old. She's just like, ah! So yeah, the grab haul is missing a lot of paint along the sides, got a few dings. There's a lot of swearing. Nobody actually tried to road rage us though, because you don't road rage in Ogron. What do you think? You're never mind.
Felix. Felix.
So yeah, you see Glix and Lunk coming in, and like Glix is just like covered and drenched in sweat, and she's like, "Glix, did you put on a wig?"
I don't have no. The box
So
arrived.
your wigs would have arrived by now, we'll say. So
Yes, of course. Of course, I have a white one on. Actually, it looks just like my other one, except it's white, and it is currently like.
yeah,
Felix, how you? Woo! Felix, how you doing?
What's wrong with you guys?
Oh, it's just the traffic was really. I'm gonna drive back because boy, that traffic.
Day was like, whoa!
That's exactly.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're too
Yeah.
loud, Lunk.
Okay.
Too loud.
Felix, why don't you just go ahead and get in the back there? You can stretch out if you like.
I'm in this chair.
Oh, you need to help. Oh, yeah. Hey,
Look
Lunk,
out.
can you? Oh, we'll be nice and gentle with him.
Can you get me one of those? Can I just drive back to the ship with this?
With that?
No,
Oh, they'll
take
charge us
ages.
a
Come
lot
on.
of money for that. Plus, we need to get those plants.
I'm gonna carefully pick Felix up and
But,
just kind of like
Okay.
gently put him in.
Well, so the thing with that is that when you pick me up, the smock is like it's just a regular
yeah.
smock, so there's nothing on the back, so you just feeling butt and a
his flabby, shaved, feeling butt. It's like
So Lunk's just like,
it looks like two chicken. It looks like two chicken breasts slapped together.
Felix is a cat. We have all seen his butthole. He wakes most of us up.
yeah. Why are you what?
Hey, morning, guys. I just thought you'd like to see my asshole.
This is my bed now, okay? Hey, you can use it, but it's mine. Right, so I'll just sort of gently put Felix in the back and just, there you go, put a little blanket over him, tuck him in. Probably bundle you up. You know, do the thing where you tuck the blanket around the
burrito
person
him?
so they become...
You burrito Felix.
You are now a
Burrito.
blanket burrito with a little pillow under your head.
I can't
There you
move,
go.
Lunk.
Yeah, it's safe.
That's all right. It's better
The
that way,
whole-
Felix.
the whole
This is gonna be
back
a
of
little bit
the-
of a ride.
The whole back of the grab hall is just empty, right? So you're just there as a burrito in the back, and you've got no like protection,
Lunk, do you
nothing.
want to sit back there with him? He might roll around a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do that, and I'll
Can you
sort of-
just put me in a seat?
the seat in the front door.
Yeah.
And Lunk's got look after you in the back.
But can't I just have a seat? I don't want to roll around.
Oh, you and Squishy in the front and Lunk go in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna gently pick you up and put you in the front then.
Just go. I'm completely limp and
yeah.
completely limp. And you know, like when you pick up a cat, like and when they're
Yeah.
totally okay with it, it's just like picking up like a piece of string, like
Yeah,
completely mold.
dead weight.
Yeah. So it's just I completely form around however Lunk picks me up like a slinky.
And Lunk will carefully put you down. And then blanket burrito you again in the front
Yeah.
seat. And then strap you in so you just basically like there you go.
All right, we ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's get back to the ship.
So I have this sort
Okay.
of like mental picture of like Glix driving like this, you know, the eyes just above the fucking dashboard. You know,
I'll put a
like-
couple of pillows, you know.
Boy, this traffic. Really something. Hey, watch out, mister. Ah,
I feel
Make
like
it,
you're
like,
using your
soon enough.
tippy toes to touch like the fucking pedals on this thing.
boy, this thing is really.
Give me an agility check, please, Glix.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and you don't have driving, do you?
No,
Yeah.
no, sir.
God.
Oh god, why?
I don't have driving.
Let's see how this experience was. Okay, so
Better
you
Lunk.
so you experience is almost the same on the way back. This is Felix. You are completely like shocked at this situation that just happened. This is some of the worst driving you've seen in a while, and it's terrifying. It's one of those situations where you're like watching an old lady drive. Like, and you could see her like swerving around the road, like in front of you or something, and you are just fucking so scared for your life. Like,
I'm just sort of wide-eyed, sitting there, more so looking at Glix than where we're going.
Yeah.
And then after I realize that that's just how she drives, I'm just gonna turn my head back straight and just close my eyes and just start whispering under my breath, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die.
Lunk's in the back probably just rolling around going, woo!
We make a turn, we hear the clunk of her slamming up against the side.
And just
meanwhile, while this is going on, Arthur, you've made it to the H.A.W.K, and it's like one of the very few Borian chain places that exists, and the experience is very like it's very like red tape-ish. They're trying to like do everything they can to like not have you go back there. Because they probably get this shit all the fucking time from every single Borian on the entire planet, like that thinks that they could do a better job doing the mechanicking for everything.
Right, where's my swoop bikes?
Ah, hello, sir. Welcome to H.A.W.K.
Oh, I forgot about you fucking idiots.
There is no need to care, sir.
I heartily disagree. Where are my swoop bikes?
Your sweep bikes will be ready in a few days. We need to get some parts in.
In a few fucking what? Days?
I'm sorry, sir. I meant months.
Are you a Borian?
Why did you think our estimate was conservative?
I think your estimate is fucking oddballs, mate. Right, out of the way. I'm gonna try and lift up the counter.
It's the counter doesn't have like a hatch on it or anything. You're just trying to you walk up to this fucking desk and you're just trying to like lift up the countertop. And he says,
They put that on there, right, didn't they?
Sir, if you will please.
And he sort of like motions towards some like waiting area chairs, and you can see some Borians that are doing like the exact same kind of shit. Like they've assigned like special like customer support people to like go talk to them, and they've set up like a safe space where they can where they've got like all these different like panels and shit for you to play with, and like fucking they've given everybody like basic tools to use to like play with these panels. It's basically like when you get kids walking into a retail store or something and give them crayons.
Is it like the daycare center in Rick and Morty where they leap off?
Yeah, I don't watch that shitty show, so I wouldn't know.
Shitty shit. Fucking hell. That is one thing that everyone likes that I actually do like. Yeah, I don't want none of that. Right, look, I ain't sitting there for months on end until you decide to order some parts.
We have already ordered them, sir.
And they're not here? Where'd you fucking order them from?
It is not our fault. The machinist is taking a long time for the parts.
Right, I want them back, and I want a refund.
The equivalent of the same shit that you saw in Greg's happens in here. Like it's like the record, just, like everyone stops. You hear like wrenches drop and shit.
It's just that Arthur actually knows the power of the word refund.
Give me a charisma check, please, Arthur.
How long's it been? I've got luck die, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it's been 24 hours.
Okay.
Seven. People start like moving around again. You hear like the sounds of like pneumatic drills and stuff like that.
That is a good impression.
And come on, man, it's me. I can sound effect. So like he just kind of looks at you.
Excuse me, sir. You do not know Slappy Jack's policy?
I think I do. It's fuck around with the non-Borian, tell her it's going to take 3 months, when really you've got old Bob out the back, picking his arse instead of making the parts we need to get my swoop bike back. If you can't give me my fixed swoop bikes, I want an RE fund.
You see, like, you hear this, like, whirring sound, like...
Excuse me, sir. It appears it is necessary for us to call the negotiator.
And you see, like, this hatch, like, open up on the side. And, like, this fucking, like, fog effect, like, rolls in from this room. This light, this backlight shines in. It's like, you know, like one of those. And, like, all the Borians in the waiting area scuttle away from the door. And then you see, like, this chicken walker come out, like... Ed... It's like...
theme tune.
It's fucking Ed 209 or whatever.
I hear someone wants to negotiate.
That's the noise I make. Bloody Slappy Joes and the bloody negotiators. They call it Fuck. You can do this, Arthur. You once had a girlfriend. I walk towards the negotiator.
And it's like...
You like visibly see my Adam's apple move as I swallow.
It's sort of like aims down at you. You see, like, these, like, this fucking, like, the Predator, like, triangle, like, fucking red lights start to, like, they're, like, tracking on you. And he's got 2 of them, so it's, like, one on your head, one on your chest. And that's where we're going to take our next break. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in 5 minutes for more Turn Order Warped, episode number 21, the final break of the day. We'll be right back. 5 minutes. Stay tuned.
Oh, that was brilliant.